Hi guys, this is SDJR7F88 speaking with my second update of Compton Martin. Now as you can see, I've done quite a bit since the first update. I've basically started pinning down the track and, well, gluing down the underlay and pinning down the track basically. The bit I've pinned down so far is from this pair of points here. I'm not sure if you can see it, then if I turn around a tiny bit. Sorry if this video goes out of focus at any point, as the last one did. But yeah, just turn around there. I've pinned it down from here, all the way along this flexi bit here, to about here. As I need to get a little section, I'm not sure if you can see it there. Oh, stupid me, it's off set there. If you see where the pair of points are there, you see there's a little gap there. I need to get one of those small bits of tracks going there, because otherwise the point's going to be a bit too close to the platform end. You see, so I need to put that, space that out a bit there. But yeah, as you can see, I've started pinning down the track. Sorry if I'm going to have to keep on rotating this. There we go. There we are. Right. These pairs of points and track have not been pinned down yet. Basically, this power track here, sorry if this is out of focus, because I don't know where it's going to go, when it's going to go out of focus, because I'm over here and obviously the screen's the other way. Wait a minute, am I really that stupid? Hey, I can flip the screen around, wow. Stupid of me. Anyway, there, as you can see, is the power track, standard Hornby one. This is going to go inside the tunnel, which, can I see it on screen? Yes, it's just over there. It's going to go inside the tunnel, which is going to be here. We go obviously underneath there. There's the other 2 foot of board, which is going to be the fiddle yard. But yeah, this is going to go inside the tunnel, the bridge, so it'll be hidden out of view. Anyway, that's just sitting there for the moment. Now, if I move all these paint pots and hammers and stuff, and zoom in a tiny bit. Oh, whoops, that's out. Is it on focus? Yeah, they are. You can probably see that thing there, a little switch. Now, this is isolation track. Because the power's all going to be coming from this rail here, as you know, I'm going to put some of those little tiny Hornby clips, like the electro frogs, put them in there. So a bit like a digital layer. This is going to be electrified. And if an engine is parked up in here, it won't be able to, it will end up moving. So, simply, this little switch here cuts off the power at this point into this siding. So basically I could park up an engine in here, like a little coaling stage. I was going to have an engine shed here, but it's going to be a little coaling stage now. Well, I'm not really sure yet, but I think it's going to be a coaling stage. Basically, I'm just going to disguise this in as like a, like above ground point levers or something, or maybe sort of like a drain for a water tower maybe, and that'd be disguised in there. So that's not a biggie. I haven't split the tracks yet, but basically the split is along here, and basically I'm gonna get a little cutter and cut out the section of rail like I mentioned in the last video for that bit. Down this end of the layout. Let's swing it around again, and of course zoom out. I haven't done the underlay for the yards yet, the sidings yet, but the sidings will probably start somewhere offset over here, quite far along, so that you've got the longest amount of space. But as you can see, there's quite a wide bit here, so I'm going to put like a lot of yard stuff in, maybe. Maybe put like a bit of a road grass area around this section here. Maybe like a truck weighing scales, where trucks basically drive over, weighing gauge. So yeah, there's some Pico Flexi that I'm using. It's got to be cut into little sections for the gaps, as you can see here. Also, these pair of points have not been put down yet, as you know. But another thing which has kind of moved on quite rapidly over the week is over little bits of time I've been building this, the station. Little Metcalf kit, as you can see. Zoom out. Beautiful kit. They're basically they've added the laser cut wood bits. You see here. But beautiful little kit. Fits together like a dream. Like I've said, this is the first one that I've built. I've still got attached to chimney pots. They're in the box there. And basically, yeah, I've got to put the chimney pots on. I've also got to build the little platform bench, the GWR bench. And also, when this is big, the platform size is going to be cut into little bays out. This kit also comes with like a little ramp and steps. So I'm going to build that and stick that down there. As for the platform, as you know, I've got this Metcalf. Well, it's the closest. Well, it's a dressed gritstone, but it's the closest to the stone that I can find for which matches the station, sort of thing, and sort of roughly like the tunnel. Well, as you probably see there, there's quite a difference, but it's the closest I can get, sort of thing. That'll be used as the skirting on the front of the platform. And I was toying with the idea of what to use for the surface on the platform. In the end, I went for the paving slabs, self-adhesive ones. But I do use PVA as well, and end up getting them stuck to my fingers. And I think I've done it all. I've got about 20 of them stuck to the back of my hand or something for the platform. As you know, it's most sort of realistic for this sort of thing. Well, you have to do with the area. Let's see, bits of track. But yeah, as for the signal box, I'm not sure. And oh yeah, that's another thing. If I just quickly walk across the set a moment. Hey, I've got this today. Basically, it's a GWR signal. There'll be a review of this coming soon. Basically, it's operating one by Dapple. It's the GWR home signal, which means stop. This will be positioned where just before the entering to the tunnel, well, sorry, bridge, which will be there. And so it'll be drilled in there, and it'll be wired up, and it will be operating. So yeah, I've got that today, as well as all the paving slabs and stuff. And also while I was over at Norton, I called in to Midsummer Norton Station. And basically, it wasn't open, but the volunteers were there, you know, working, you know, repairing, well, doing things, you know, obviously laying track. I think they were doing something with the signalling today, and also they were fitting vacuum brakes to their recently purchased 08 shunter, which is about 6 months ago now. I think they purchased it, or nearly a year now anyway. But basically, they gave me this leaflet. I had a guided tour around by one of the members, Ross. So if you're watching this video, well, I'd like to thank you for that. Basically, I was inquired when they do their Midsummer Norton event, which you've probably seen in one of my previous videos. Could I take the layout along? That's if it's finished by June, that is. And you know, they seemed quite Ross seemed quite keen on it, and a few of the other members I saw seemed you know, okay with it. So obviously I've got to talk to the person running the show, sort of thing. But hopefully, if it's finished by then, and you live in the Midsummer Norton area, you could come and see that in action. As you know, it's a GWR dash Somerset Dorset layout. Although I'm probably going to run more Somerset Dorset stuff on this than GWR stuff. Yeah, than prototypical that would have been at that sort of station in that area, because obviously it was going to be GWR. But yeah, so I'm sure there might be a few people, you know, who loathe the GWR engines that will be running on it at that event, but there'll be obviously Somerset Dorset engines running on it, and yeah. Oh, well, me and my friend will be running them. Was that it? Oh no, one more thing. Yeah. As you can see, there, yes, I also bought these. That's Humbrol weathering powder. Now, dash across the set again and quickly find it. There it is. Now, before you ask, I have not destroyed my mallard. That'd be stupid. Basically, this is a super detailed, well, was a super detailed mallard. As you can see, it's the body off of one. But basically, I think I told you this in my review, but one of the doors, cab doors, fell off of my super detailed one. And I inquired to the shop that I was buying spares from if they had any parts for this engine. And sure enough, someone obviously, you know, broken this A4, you know, the same mallard sort of thing, As you can see, it's got all these horrible glue stains and all that down the side of it. And basically, but the one thing that was intact on it was the door that I wanted. So I got the door off and obviously fitted it to my other one. Well, I got someone to fit it for me. So yeah, I was left with this body. They basically sent this whole body for me just for that little door that I wanted. But this is very, very good because now I can practice weathering a locomotive with this. I'm sure you probably watched the Humbrol tutorials about using weathering powders. I've got the earth one inside, well, in my bedroom down below. So yeah, but as you can see, I've got iron oxide, white, and smoke coloured weathering powders. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. So if you haven't watched the Humbrol tutorials, they are very, very handy. And I'd like to thank Trains and Fingers for showing me his his sort of locomotives. So I'm going to merge the two together. He obviously used all these powders. He did say, Trains and Fingers did specifically say use special, what do they call them? Use pastels. But I decided to go the lazy way and buy the pots of powders. So yeah. But anyway, that's that for all this. Well, that's the update. So I'll show you we'll see what's happened next weekend if I've done anything more to it. But hopefully I'm going to get that little section of track this week, and I'll be able to have the loop. And soon I'm sure I'll be testing trains running on it. So yeah, this has been SDJR7F88 speaking, and thanks for watching.